All right, good people, welcome back for another edition of Kingly Conversations, man. But we just try to have some good conversation, talk about some topics that really everybody else isn't talking about. Well, I hope they're not really talking about them. And again, as you can, every single week, you can find us anywhere that you listen to podcasts. So just go and Google Kingly Conversations. We're going to come up. Make sure you share it. Make sure you like it. Make sure you add us to your list of followers. Make sure you subscribe. Check out the YouTube page. We got some new videos up there. Got some more new videos coming. This week we got my main man, Mr. Husenever, over here making sure he edits all the videos. Because like I keep saying, I kept promising y'all that we were going to do it. And, I didn't want to be made to be a liar. So we had to come through in the clutch, come through with that crippler crossface in the clutch. So again, we appreciate everybody. We appreciate all the listeners. Oh, that's normally your shout outs. I'll let you do that if you want to do that later. That's all good. I got you. Because we got shout outs in across the oceans, you know what I'm saying? But my name is Alan, as it is every single week.
Bam, 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 bam. It's your boy Twine, also known as Twine. Ask about my podcast, man. You know what it is.
It's your friend, your mentor, Calvin D. Hill.
And it's David King, as usual. Again, I'm going to see if I can change that up a little bit.
That's your trick right there. I'm going to change it up.
I'm going to change it up.
That's
I'm going to change it. We're going to Tarzan it up. No. All right. You got it, Dave?
All right. Hey, look, got a question here I'd like to pose to not only the whole group here, but to the world. All right. We got a lot of hypothetical questions that's out here that are not easy to actually answer, and if they are, it requires a careful hand to answer. More specifically, when we get in these relationships, and as we're in a relationship, we can feel different kinds of ways. Now, I know we all have different perspectives on how that looks as far as our relationships, but if I am feeling insecure, or maybe I just want to know a question, or whatever the case might be that leads me to this question, then it feels to me like it's unrealistic. And let me give you a starter question. The question that was asked of me was, hey, if what's on your mind, actually, when we're having sex?
Oh, wow.
Ooh. All right.
That's
a question. That's what we're doing.
That seems like a weird question to ask. I mean,
yeah.
But okay. I mean, that I would have a simple answer for that one. I mean, that wouldn't even be a hypothetical for me. Right. For me, it's easy. My answer is doing a good job. That's all that's on my mind. Is doing a good job.
Is this in the realm of a dating scene?
It's in the realm of cheek clappage.
Cheek clappage.
That's what it's in the realm of. Bottom line, it's in the realm of cheek clappage. But he did say in a relationship.
Yeah,
so.
You're in a relationship.
All right, go ahead.
You let's put the setting. Let's set the setting.
Right.
You're at a restaurant.
Right.
You're at a restaurant. All right, and you and your girl, you just met her. Well, maybe not just met her, but y'all in a relationship about a month or two into the game. Mm-hmm. And you at a restaurant. Nice dinner. She hits you with that question. What is on your mind when you're having sex?
I'm a terrible person.
Now here's the deal. You just had a dinner. You just had dinner and a date. Now y'all finna go home.
I'm a terrible person. I am. I only say that because, like, if that question was asked to me, I'd be like, "What's on my mind is clapping them cheeks as viciously as I can."
Okay.
So, like, I don't understand. To me, the question doesn't make sense to ask because
you
it's
know
like,
what I'm doing.
What's on my mind is what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Like, you know exactly what's on my mind.
Yeah, but is that the right answer she's looking for?
But
That's the problem.
That's what I was about to say.
So that's always the problem with me. You gonna get the answer. If you ask me a question, you gonna get the answer, whether it's the one you're looking for or not. The answer is what it is for me. I'm not gonna be like, oh, that's not the answer you're looking for. I mean, look, if we out here and we clapping cheeks, the only thing in my mind is clapping cheeks. That's it.
Okay.
Is
so being honest.
It's doing a good job. Yeah, I mean
job.
but I don't. The problem is I
Good
don't
job, Fonzo.
because to me it's easier to be honest because then you don't have to remember your lies later.
I like that, but it's not
Now,
always the right
but
answer.
It's not. I'm not going to say it's always the right answer. However, it will always be the answer. And if the person you are with can't deal with 100% you, then should y'all be dealing with each other at all?
I know what I would say.
What's that?
I would say I think of random things. Baseball.
Like, I need to take the trash out.
apple pie.
Like, you know what?
NASCAR.
I wonder what that flambe tastes like. Like you
All right. Then
I mean, the only thing outside of that, I might be like, why is it so dark in here? Like, yeah, can we get the night light? I can't see nothing.
What's
And
the
I'm
mirror say?
already blind, so I'm like, I can't see a thing.
Okay.
Oh man.
You be thinking about slapping people.
I'm like this. It just depends on how I feel. Because honestly, I could have the consideration thought of let me help you first. Mm-hmm. Other time is I don't care about you.
Okay.
I'm worried about myself.
Gotcha.
So it depends how I feel.
Yeah.
What the moment requires.
I understand.
So you can't. Yeah, but sometimes, okay, me, you being considerate.
Yeah.
Being considerate. Other times, I'm not being considerate.
Yeah.
I'm not even asking you. So.
I like it. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty cut, dry, simple. But like I said, overall, that's what we're here for.
My mind is engaged on what we doing.
Yeah. You late.
I might be thinking about like the next move.
Yeah,
You know, like you know what? If I throw this leg over here, maybe this is, But that's going. I mean, I'm thinking about what we.
Yeah,
But I
at the
but I
moment,
think
the heat of the
sometimes,
moment.
what am I supposed to be thinking about? Am I supposed to be like, oh, unicorns and rainbows?
Right,
Or, I don't know what. So that's why, unfortunately for me, you're gonna get the answer to the question.
I'm more of a romantic guy. All right. And so my answer is always going to lean towards what she wants to hear.
Yeah.
Okay. And what's going to get me to that next step. That's where I'm always at.
Secure the bag.
All right. Because that answer, if not answered carefully,
Right.
can get you. All right. I'll see you later. Tomorrow. Or maybe next week.
Yeah, I mean, I get that. I mean, it's just, and we've actually talked about, because like me, my mind. I've always been I am who I am. You got what you got, because I know that if not this person, then it's just gonna be this person.
Gotcha. You got to renew the
Yeah.
whole thing all over again.
And in my case, at least, I don't. Now I would have a problem with it now because I have a spouse. But when I was just dating, it's like. Because and I was also strange because even when I was just dating, I was looking for somebody that I could just continuously date forever.
Right.
So I wasn't, out here just sowing my royal oats, as they said in
the movie,
Coming to America. Right. That wasn't on my mind. My mind was always, because when I was a kid, I'd always only really prayed for a couple of things. I wanted a good life and a good wife, and that was it. I didn't pray for really nothing else as a child. And so even in elementary school, I was already thinking about having a spouse and wanting to do that, because I was just like, walking through this life with someone else, even through all the ups and downs, I just think is I know it's better for me. It might not be better for everybody, but it certainly is better for me to have somebody that you can depend on, count on, and I've always felt that way. So I've always been like, if it ain't you. Because once you're married, you're getting all of this. Whatever it is, you get all of it. So you need to know what you coming in. You need to know who I am coming in the game, and I need to know who you are coming in the game. Let's not be pretentious. But if I was if I was out here, pushing P, then if I was out here just on my player stuff, then absolutely, I'm going. I'm gonna say whatever I need to say.
All right, let's go deeper down the rabbit hole then.
I mean, I'm younger than
you got
y'all,
another
man.
hypothetical?
I'm younger than y'all.
And
man.
it's hypothetical.
Hypothetical.
All right? Hypothetical.
It's a hypothetical.
Yeah, because I would never do any of this.
Okay.
Well, maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe.
You're walking down the street, and your significant other, I say significant other because it's a bunch of guys here, and if females are on the line, I don't want them to feel not included, all right? So I try and use, a little gender neutral if at all possible. You're walking down the street, and it's dark. Your girl gets surprised, or your significant other gets surprised, and you all have weapons on you, guns, whatever you want to call it. And as that significant other gets surprised, they accidentally shoot someone.
What? Okay.
Now, nobody sees it.
This crazy.
Okay.
All right? Nobody sees it. Just you and your significant other.
And she had the gun.
She had the gun.
She was holding the gun.
She was holding the gun. Oh, I see where you're going with this.
These are questions that you gotta ask right here.
Let's clarify this. She got the gun.
Loaded questions.
She's surprised.
Yeah.
She shoots
Shoots somebody.
Okay.
We there together.
What do? Do you throw her under the bus? And, because, hold on. I forgot the other part. The police actually seen it from a distance, but they didn't see who it was.
Okay. There you go. That helps.
How does that help?
What
You said the police saw it.
They just didn't
the
see
police
it.
didn't see it. You was like,
No. So the police
Like they heard the shot. They didn't see the actual incident.
Exactly.
So they heard it and then looked and like,
Exactly.
that's going on over there.
So do you say, hey, she did that, or do you take it? Do you say
I'm
I
the one
got
who
it.
shot it. Give me the
Yeah.
gun. Give me the gun.
Exactly.
I'll take the heat.
I
for
got
you.
it.
I
Yeah.
got you. Don't worry about it. We're gonna get through this.
The question is, I have one more clarifying question. Did the person die?
Don't really matter. They got shot and wounded.
Well,
They did get
killed.
shot, but the
That
problem
matter.
is, do you have a
That
witness?
What degree?
Yeah, do you have a
all right,
witness?
So we don't have a witness.
Okay,
We don't
no
have a
witness. Okay,
We have
no
no
witness. Now you can really, because if you got a witness,
then
you can
that's
try
a
to
problem.
take it. And they
Yeah,
may be like,
exactly.
"No, she did it."
No witness. No witness.
Okay. Hypotheticals.
Hypothetical.
What you
Go
got?
ahead. Go ahead.
What you got?
Go ahead. I'll let y'all go first.
Because you need to know what the cops seen. And I'm already thinking you was just going to drag him behind the dumpster and run.
Your girl has asked you this. Your girl has asked you this question. She want to know.
Okay, so to make sure.
So-
this is a dating scene.
No,
or
no,
this
no.
is my
Yeah,
character?
want me to answer it
all
first?
this
I can
matters.
answer it first. You want me to
All
answer it
this
first?
matters.
I can answer it first if you want me to answer it first.
Everything is hypothetical.
So if you want me to answer it first,
Yeah.
for my wife, sure.
Yeah.
For my girl, no.
Nope.
No.
You on your
Not
own,
at
baby.
all. Now if we've been in a long, like if we've been
Right.
like dating for
That's what
10,
I'm
12, but
saying.
if it's like, hey, we would like the last scenario where we 1 month in, oh no, you gotta take the rap for that, baby.
Yeah.
You gotta take the rap for that. Mm-mm, I don't know you that well.
Yeah.
I don't even know your parents yet.
Danger.
Yeah, because like I said, that's why I need to know that information.
Okay,
like you
got
talking
it.
about my baby, I've been with her since 10th grade.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
taking.
y'all gonna pull that behind the dumpster and pray about it later.
Hey, we in this together. So
Okay.
no matter what you do,
Yeah.
I always say, just let me know what you did,
Yeah.
and we'll
So
figure it out.
Exactly.
It's
I
me
like
and
that.
you.
Yeah.
Let me-
Now,
let me
if
know
some,
which-
some
Yeah.
random chick we just started dating. I only known you
Yeah.
a couple. Man, you got the 5-year rule. If
Yeah.
I only known you 5 years, you might be on your own. I don't know you like that. you ain't got no
we ain't-
vested time
Yeah.
with you.
Don't-
I
don't-
know what
don't-
you- nah.
Yeah.
Don't
But
ask
my
me
baby-
hypothetical questions early because you ain't gonna like my
these
answer.
answers.
So
You ain't
that's
gonna like
a
nothing.
hypothetical in itself. What you just said.
Yeah.
All right.
But-
Is that important?
Yeah, because my baby, I got time with this. My wife, I know.
Yeah,
I know
time
she
on
there. Yeah, I got time in this game.
Yeah.
So whatever she do, hey, more than likely, if she got scared and pulled out a gun, I'm like, Dad, baby, good job. About time. And then I'm gonna finish them off because we in this together.
We're in this together.
We in this together.
Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And I'm-
You gonna pull out that close quarters combat manual?
Hey man, automatic.
Lay on top of them like, let me cover those gurgles.
Again, the reason I asked because I know my baby. She not
your mama.
aggressor.
Right.
So if she happened to pull out a gun or something like that, I'm like, all right, here we go, game time.
that's
Let me go get my.
Yeah,
I would jump in first. I would be the one that accidentally, on accident.
Right.
It was an accident.
My bad.
Oops.
I mean, and so that would be my thing. Like, if we just dating, I don't know where this thing is going. Like,
You
Yeah.
Like I was saying,
But
you might be
like
on
you
your
said,
own.
Yeah.
Like you said, your significant, like if you saying significant other, then yeah,
that's different.
We gonna
Yeah,
fight
don't-
this charge together.
Yeah, don't ask me
we
no
in this together.
don't ask me no hypotheticals unless you're ready for my hypothetical answers.
Okay.
Because-
Seem like all of them are leading towards the fact that it depends on how deep the relationship is.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Exactly.
How deep is your love?
Because again, I would give my life for my baby.
Yeah.
Like I
There ain't no question.
I ain't
She know that.
Yeah.
I woken up screaming at the door like you came in the right one.
Yeah.
I'm not catching the charge for this year's lady, but I will catch a charge for my lifelong lady. I'll do that. But this year's lady, nah, I ain't catching charges.
Yeah. Now you know that
I might send you some letters, send you some care packages. Go on JPay, send you some stuff.
Nope. I don't do jail visits. No.
you forgot about it.
He's stupid. He's stupid.
Depends on how long. If they say, "Ooh, you got 15 to life," well,
That's messed up.
here's some on your books. I'll see you never.
Oh,
Danger.
I mean, I'm just I know me, and like nah, especially if it's like, hey, you ain't like I know you got scared, but it's to get to the point where you were scared enough where I was standing there and I didn't see this happening.
Yeah, you talking to
and you
brains, too.
like
Yeah.
like you had like you were waiting to shoot somebody. You was just like, bam.
right.
Oh, I ain't even know.
Right.
I ain't even know.
Right.
All right. Good deal.
Is your toenail paint not matching? Just
That
any
is-
reason.
but so so it does depend, but that's mostly because it is a hypothetical. It's like, well, how long have we been together? Because like the first scenario with a couple months, it's like, hey,
Nope.
you need to if we
Officer, do your job.
There he is.
exactly.
Come on. You heard, she did it.
Hey, call a bus.
She did it.
Call a bus.
She did
They need a help.
She did it.
Get an ambulance down here. There they are, right there.
You got another
The
one.
culprit.
So we're gonna go deeper into this, all right? Because we're too attached to depending on the relationship.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna take
Sure.
that out of the equation by saying that she's not just your significant other.
Okay.
one, all right. This person has time in the game. All right. This person might be your wife.
Yep.
All right.
Sister, brother, maybe? Or
No.
Okay. I'm about
Strictly
to say.
Relationship.
Strictly relationship.
Okay,
And
got
there's a reason why, because sometimes you're in a situation where you have built a relationship and that person may feel unsure in where you all are at.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
For the most part.
Okay.
And so now let's say you're married.
Yep.
Okay. You've been married for about 8 to 10 years.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right.
You guys get kidnapped.
Okay.
The kidnapper says, I'm into brutality. Let me know who goes first.
Good.
Your leg or her arm.
Good. Good job. Now, if the person happened to get us both, and we
No,
still alive,
they got you both.
They got you both.
and we still alive,
You're still alive
that's
currently.
strange. That's strange in my world, but okay, I'll play along.
All right.
She just asked you this question and you wondering where you at with it.
My wife,
Where
Yeah.
but it are they gonna leave her alone? Like just either
No.
take my
No,
arm
they
out
still
or
they
get
still
her
gonna
anyway?
get
They're
they
gonna
still
do
gonna
it.
get you both. It's just who go first.
Who go
Go
first?
ahead, hurry up, make a decision. We're gonna sit there and argue about that for a long time.
I mean, yeah,
I'm
like,
gonna mess with you.
that's what don't make it. Like if we both
because I'm
losing,
gonna mess with them. I'm gonna be sitting there. If you're gonna sit there and you're gonna let me choose, how stupid are you? Why are you here? Hurry up, pick one. You pick. You pick. You pick. You pick. You pick.
She's
We gonna play that.
asking, but she's asking.
she's asking you. Like
Hey,
she's
and
asking
we gonna play that game.
She's
All right,
asking
so which
you.
one you want? I'm gonna make it long because that's irrational. I don't understand that.
But that's the goal. It's a hypothetical
Yeah, but-
question
Yeah.
I
that
know,
needs
but
to be
that's-
needs an answer.
And that would be a long conversation because my mind does not compute that for some reason. It doesn't. It wouldn't.
So you choosing not to answer the question.
yeah.
So I mean, the problem is if we both losing, then to me it don't matter.
It don't
who going
matter.
first.
It don't matter who go first.
Like to me, if you gonna say, oh, you would, because to me, and this is just to me, right? I'm not saying anybody else. Okay, to me, if you asking this question, and then you're gonna get upset if I say it don't matter because we both losing.
Yeah.
Then why are you asking this question?
Right. Now, if you said you cut mine off and she don't lose hers,
There's no
that's
benefit
easy.
to either one of us.
But if you say both of us gonna lose it, it's just who get it first. Okay, that's stupid.
Now, if
I
you
don't
say
see
now, if
that.
we get to choose between arm and leg, then then I got other decisions because then I got to figure out and then can we choose but which arm, which leg?
yeah, see how stupid that get? It like go off.
I'm gonna start asking questions because
But here's the deal.
so I'm like, which arm? Is it your left arm? Because I'm right-handed. I need that one. They can take the left arm, but the right arm, I might have some trouble with that. I got to relearn that. I got to relearn how to eat if
You
it's
cutting it off
the
at the
right
knee,
arm.
you cutting it off at the thigh.
Are you cauterizing these wounds? Do I bleed out?
Right.
Like he
Right.
said, it will start because I'm gonna be
It's
asking so
stupid.
many
Yeah,
questions
it
that
gets
you're gonna be
stupid
like,
fast.
Just get it over
she'll be like,
with.
just forget it.
Yeah,
Just forget it.
that's
Forget the
exactly how
question.
that conversation will go.
I don't know. I feel like neither one of you all have answered her question.
I didn't.
But see, that's going to be the problem.
That's the point.
Well, for me, it wouldn't even be intentional that I didn't answer the question.
would.
It would be, I need more information because just saying we both
Okay,
get
let's
kidnapped. Because my thing is, if we both get kidnapped, as soon as you said it, I was already ready to kill some people for even trying to kidnap my wife.
Okay, I get
So-
it, but you haven't
That's
succeeded.
my point.
But
So if
you
we
didn't
lie-
succeed. You didn't succeed.
So if I didn't
I got this,
succeed,
fellas.
Go ahead. Go
okay,
ahead.
you got it, man. Go ahead, man. You got it because you ain't said it. Man. You ain't said
Hypothetically,
Hypothetically, I'm
if
burning
my
it all
wife
down.
asked me, if the scenario,
Go ahead.
if we got kidnapped and they threatened us bodily harm, and they asked who was going to go first, I will look at her dead and you.
Whoa, danger.
You gonna cut yours first?
You asking me, this is what you get. Asking me this silly hypothetical.
Oh my gosh.
You go first. Since I gotta make the decision. Since I gotta make the decision.
Since I got to make the decision, you sit down on it. Go ahead. Get the tourniquet. Go ahead. Take that
Cut it
off.
off.
Hope it goes well for you.
Yeah.
Love you,
Hey,
Ashley.
you got a doctor to cauterize this?
I'm just saying
All right.
though, if hypothetically,
That's funny.
It's hard for me to fathom us even having this conversation between me and my wife. However.com, if you're gonna ask me hypothetical, you're gonna get this answer.
Yeah.
That's the hard part. It's like people are actually asking people because I've been asked a weird question like this, and I got asked a question from a Tyler Perry show, and I'm like, man, you don't get out of here. We're just not because you wouldn't even know to ask the question if some playwright hadn't written it.
Right. Yeah.
So it's not
now,
even.
I like this. What's the next question?
Wait, now you remind me of a question a real life question, and I hate to throw my own wife under the bus on this one because this was a question she asked me.
Okay.
Can't remember the name of the movie, but it was a pimp movie, popular pimp movie.
Hustle and Flow.
Not that one.
Okay, I don't know.
But anyway,
Dolomite?
The Mac.
the Mac.
Okay.
So
I never seen it. Go ahead.
the new version. Okay. They came out of a club or something like that. All right. And so when it was heading to the car, he says, click, click. And she got angry. Because traditionally,
He opened the door for
you
her.
open the door. All right.
Okay.
And I can't remember how it went, but I think they got in the car, if I remember right, and she asked, "Hey, you just not gonna open the door for me like that?" And that was the whole conversation. So after the movie was over, I hadn't even thought about that situation. I just was there to enjoy my freaking movie.
Yeah.
All right. We get in the car, and my wife asks me, "Am I a Mrs. Click It girl?"
Well, I can't. See, that's easy for me.
Wait a minute. Did you click the button for her, or did you open the door?
Every single time, and I
open the
still
door.
do it. No, I click it. Here's my answer to that, okay? And to all things for the most part. I explained to her that I have a reason for not opening the door for you, okay? And it's not cynical or anything. It's just my belief. If I open the door for you every single time, all right, not regular doors that you go in and out of. Respectfully, I do that. But a car door that she's capable of opening, All right. If I do that every single time, when we go out for special occasions, how do I step my game up? I have nothing to step my game up to. All right. Nothing to make you feel special on that day. All right. So this is one extra ingredient that you can say on that special day that, hey, I feel special, like a queen.
Oh, you saving it? You saving the
Right.
extra sauce?
And
saving that sauce.
And, all right, and actually, I'm on the other end of this one. I'm
Okay,
on the
go ahead.
extreme other end of this.
Okay,
one.
gotcha.
Because I opened the door for my woman for God knows from day one.
Gotcha.
Day one. I always do that. I even teach my son to do that. I'm still old school in that.
Right.
matter.
Gotcha.
But my philosophy is, if I had the ability to spoil my wife on a level like obscene, I would.
Right.
Like, she wouldn't lift a finger.
Right.
Especially at this age and this time,
absolutely,
I wouldn't let her do nothing. You would sit there and just be pretty. Don't do nothing until I call your name. Just, you hear from me. You ain't hear from nobody else. Don't touch the door. Don't.
Gotcha.
I got it. If I could live like that, I would, man.
Gotcha.
Because that's how much I cherish her.
Gotcha.
So, now how do I set my game up from that? I got to go far and beyond. I got to do more. That's all for me.
gotta buy
That's
that
me.
out.
So with that being said, educate me when you say you got to do that. What does that look like for you?
That for me, okay, like I said, using the door as the baseline now.
Excuse me.
So now I would have to bring flowers.
Gotcha.
I would have to bring a box of candy, card, teddy bear, go somewhere expensive, stuff like that, because that's common. Opening the door is menial to me.
I'll tell you what. Can I add to that?
Yeah.
It's the most simplest way you can show
That's all I got.
your appreciation for me and that most simplest thing can be much more than just opening the door. Yeah. She can take that and internalize it however she wants to, however she knows that, hey, regardless of what's the day, how the day is going, you open the door for her. And I don't know what it is, man. We have to ask our wives how that makes them feel, because I know that me personally, I also open the door. I'm not going, okay, let me clarify. We're driving somewhere. Mm-hmm. She's getting out the car. I'm not going to
Run
get
around.
out.
That's
I
my
ain't doing all
point.
that.
That's what
I
I'm
ain't doing
talking
that.
about.
But getting in the car,
Yeah.
hold the door for her. Hey, come on.
Yeah.
That's not a.
Yeah, but I mean, other than that, it's just a common, for me, it's just what I'm accustomed to doing.
Yep.
I just think it's the gentleman thing to do.
Gotcha.
In my reading, How to Be a Gentleman, it's a book series I read when I was in Iraq. It showed.
I still got it.
Yeah, me too. It kind of broke down the etiquette of being a gentleman, so I kind of internalized that myself, and I have not stopped doing that. So
cool.
it's just something I learned.
I know how my wife appreciates it because of other people. And they have come to us and said, "Hey, I wish my husband. I love how he." And she's like, "Oh, thank you," or whatever else. So for her, she loves it. Yeah. So
Okay. Cool. I like it. That's
I'll tell you what. Can I say something? Go ahead.
Well, I mean, it's certainly not a requirement in our home. So it's not something that, as far as opening the door, it's not something that happens all the time. Usually, I usually open the door jokingly, because she'll joke at me like, "Oh, they open the door, you ain't open the door," or she'll say, "You open the door for so and so, you don't open the door for me." So then I open the door for her, and then we both get a good chuckle out of it. Mm-hmm. And then, but it's never been like her, and she has said it before. Like, she is like, "Why are you wasting your time coming over here opening the door when I can open the door?"
right.
that's my whole thing.
right.
But I think it just depends on who you got and how they appreciate that. That just goes back into communication and knowing your spouse, because I would get murdered if I ever brought my wife some flowers, because she is heavily allergic.
Gotcha.
To,
well, that's different. Yeah.
You know, but some people would still try, I'm still going to bring her flowers.
No.
I have seen some nonsense in my young life. But
Shout out to Jada and Will.
Algorithm.
We need a shotgun sound effect, please.
Yeah,
there you go.
Okay,
we're good.
But so I don't open the door that often. You know, so it's, but it's just, but like I said, it's not something that we didn't build our relationship on that either. Opening and closing doors. Now, what I was before we were on keto, you know, because her thing was always you know, candies and whatnot. So she would just come home and there would be.
So that's how you step your game.
Yeah, but that's knowing your person.
Yeah,
knowing
exactly.
That's what I think you got to do.
What they don't like, what means something to them.
So if my wife had asked what she meant, I'd be like, I mean, I don't know how I would have responded to the question of am I misclicking? You know, if the question was asked that way, because that was in the movie.
Misclicking?
Yeah.
You know, because person the pimp chirp thing and have her get in the car.
Chirp, chirp. Yeah.
So
I'm gonna leave because I don't want to.
You don't want to be in a bad place.
but you do
Because if your name ain't Hill.
But the other thing was, when I was in college, right, because this was kind of like right after I read the book. Mm-hmm. So I was opening doors for people, and people started getting the wrong ideas. Like, hey, I'm just opening your door. Like, calm down. Calm down.
That's what I was going to say. Kind of, I remember. So me and Ashley was going somewhere. We were holding hands, and I was opening the door for her. And this random lady came out of nowhere. She's like, "Oh my God, it just feels so good to see there's still love out here."
Because apparently ain't no love if you don't open the door.
But that's different. You're talking about opening doors like that. That's normal. That's
right. But you talking about in that situation
in the car.
Yeah.
You're in the car. That's
right.
I
get out and open my door.
Right.
Yeah, because I do that for strangers and everybody open doors. Yeah,
I don't.
Danger. You're not one of them dudes that close the door behind you, right? Barely open up the door and then just get through.
This is the type of person I am. Like if I open listen.
I hate that.
If I open the door, like you said, females get the wrong impression when you try to open the door for them because for some gentlemen it's just a common courtesy. Right. So if I open the door, you walk through and you don't speak nothing to me. Hey. Oh, we're gonna have a conversation. Excuse me, ma'am. Come here. Can I talk to you?
Come back out.
Go back outside. Oh, sure.
No, but I don't. Unless you're within range, like I don't extend that courtesy to other people. Yeah. Like if you right beside me, like you walking right up on me, and I got the door.
Man,
if
female,
I'm feeling, I walk through the door and push, like hold my hand to hold the door for you, something like that. But I'm not gonna step out the way, let you pass.
Let me run past you. So I can open the door for you.
No, I do that for her. I don't do that for everybody else. You get that? Come on behind me. Hurry up.
Depending on how far behind me you are, you just get the button press.
Hey,
you get the disabled button press. You get the I just hit the button and keep rolling.
Off topic, but kind of similar. Real quick, so. When somebody's opening the door or like leaves the door open for you, when they hold it for you, do y'all feel the sense or the need to rush to get to the door?
Yeah,
I do not.
Yeah, I do.
If I'm too far away, I'm like, hey, you good?
I always say that. Yeah, keep going. I'm good, man.
Because I'm not stepping it up.
You're polite. I appreciate that.
I'm not stepping it up.
I'm gonna show love.
I'm not gonna be knees to chest because you held the door.
You gonna wait?
You gonna wait? Make them wait?
I'm not gonna speed up or slow down.
Oh, you know he ain't speeding up.
Man, that's cardio. I don't do that.
You see these arms?
Shut up, man.
He said I ain't speeding up for nobody.
Moving on. All
right, hey,
what's your other
King? What else you got?
All right, this one is kind of touchy.
Okay.
Right,
oh no.
Let's get to it.
Oh no.
Let's talk about it.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And I actually have had this personal experience with my first wife. I've been married twice. My first wife. You have a wife. You've been married for some years. Her sister looks pretty.
Oh Lord.
Your wife says, "Hey, if I give you the opportunity to,
oh, that's a setup.
would you have sex with her?"
That's a setup. You can see that coming.
Yes, it was a tragedy.
You know
what was the question?
What was the question?
That's easy.
What was the question?
That was Lonzo Ball saying.
The layup.
No, tossing that alley-oop like, let's see what you do.
Yeah.
Let it hit the blow. That's stupid.
So
he said because he said.
But the problem is you still don't know what the right answer is.
Yeah.
You know, so
it don't have to be your sister, but it could be any woman.
Yeah, any woman. Yeah,
she comes to you and say, "Hey, if I let you, would you go sleep with that woman?" Yeah. That's a setup question.
Out of here, man.
Yeah, that's.
Is it a setup question?
Yeah, that's a setup question.
If you have not already discussed the options of an open relationship,
right.
then to me it's a setup question. My answer would be no, but the problem is, oh, you think my sister ugly? Well, compared to you, yes.
If you that type of person to throw that kind of stuff out, I don't have no tolerance for you anyway. You dismiss it.
But so it does get tougher because, you know, like you have said, how do you answer that question? My problem is the answer is always going to be the answer. Nope. Sure ain't. If it's your sister,
well, you asked me. I mean, if
like, well, you know, your sister does, you know, your sister does have a clapper, so you know, no, we ain't doing that.
No,
like your sister is kind of thick now, you know what I mean? I guess.
But even as a friend, even if it wasn't a sister, a relative, to me, those are setup questions. Yeah. My patience with that kind of stuff is very thin.
Patience with most stuff.
My patience is thin. Like
y'all relationship is already thin, and all of a sudden she hits you with that question. Though,
oh
you ain't had sex in I don't know how long.
But see, I've been like that for a very long time, and I was in high school dating this girl named Tamisha, and she asked me something to that effect. Yeah, and I was like, "Hey, we done."
Yeah,
yeah. Like you simple.
Yeah,
I don't. Even if you simple, get away from me. We done. I don't have time. Next.
I mean, unfortunately,
I did, but that's because I don't. I feel like if your mind is like that, either you have insecurities, and either one I don't have a time
or
for.
you just seen something on TV and you.
But I don't even care.
All right, you know what? You just said something that's important to me too.
What's that?
So I believe that a lot of questions that are unrealistic, all right, stem from television experiences.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That was where mine came from.
Yeah. All right. You know, you're asking questions that are unrealistic to me. You know, this is a dude or a female that has no real attachment in this, no real skin in the game. All right. I bet you when they go home, they don't behave like that.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, the question that I asked, which limb would you get cut off? All right. That's in a movie. All right. And the dude actually says, hey, sit tight. I got this. And then the arm gets sawed off. All right. Would he do that in real life?
No.
All right.
He might.
And you're asking me an unrealistic question that, hey, I'm not going to lie to you. You know, in some situations, in these questions that I'm asking, that would be more thought-provoking in a way that I'd be terrified. I've never had my arm cut off. You know what I mean?
No anesthesia either.
Anesthesia or not, it's never happened to me.
Yeah.
And so to ask me a question like that, yeah, I'm in the same place you are. You know, we're done. Yeah. If it's a beginning relationship, we're done.
If it's early in the relationship, you asking crazy questions like that.
Yeah, you know,
I got other things.
But so
I'm so serious. I got other things.
Like, would you stoop my sister? What?
You very
get out of here.
Here's the deal. You're very interested in this girl. All right. Not only does she look beautiful, but she is. She's everything you wish, all right? This girl is done. She's done. She hitting all of the buttons that, you know, of the ideal woman or significant other that you would like, all right?
Okay.
You know, you were as deep in the relationship as you want to be committed to without actually saying, I want to marry you, okay?
Okay. And
she hits you with this question. Is love the most important thing to you in the world?
In the world, no. Absolutely not. No.
What's more important to you?
There's only two things more important. God and money.
So
hey, talking to the wrong one. He's talking to the wrong one. There's only two things. The only two things more important. God and money.
So does that sever the relationship, you think?
It's on her.
That's on her.
That's your business. I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's your business. That's your business. I'm telling you, you asked me what's more important. Is love the most important thing in the world? Yeah. The answer is no. No, that is not the most important thing in the world. There are two things that rank well above it. So, and if she feel like that, I would love to sit down and have a further discussion about that. But there's only two things in this world
that's important.
That's important.
Now, here's the deal. Does that apply? Do you feel, you know, to get a little bit more deeper, I guess, for you, does that mean that things have changed today, or was that the beginning?
No. The money is a new one. Yeah. The money aspect is a new one. But the God aspect has always been
solid.
Yeah, that has always been like very important and well above love.
Gotcha.
Because I know at the end of the day, even with my relationship and marriage, love come and go.
Gotcha.
Some days you don't love this, but you're committed to
the relationship.
Gotcha. Love ain't got nothing to do with that, baby.
Yeah. That's a whole different damn pod right
hey,
there.
Man. That's why a lot of people feel like, oh, well, my marriage or whatever should be built off of love. No, stupid. It ain't going to last if it's built off of that. No, because that's why they fall apart. Because I built everything on this simple fact. So if this goes away, guess what else is going to go away?
So being honest, that's where you at with her. And she leave, that's on her. Do you beg her to come back?
Who?
Not this guy.
Golly.
No, not that guy.
Do you know who I am? You better ask him about my dental records, Jack.
Hey. And I think my baby feel the same way, though.
That's good.
If we ever split, we ain't begging nothing.
Right.
You made a decision. I ain't begging her, and she ain't begging. She sure ain't begging me. Like, hey, Joker, that's your business. hey, that's your fault. I see you.
The slow salute.
Exactly that funeral salute.
Hey, so okay. So what would your question or answer be to that question if somebody was to ask you that?
If for that reason, for that thing, I'm not gonna lie to you. I am more when it comes to women. I hate to say it, man. This is probably totally against everything you believe.
The man code.
Yeah.
Go ahead, man.
I am more of appeasing a female for the current moment because I am always requiring something. All right.
Oh, so you're saying they exchange though? You're saying this? I'm doing this for you, but this is my expectation.
No. So I'm always in a quid pro quo mentality. All right, with everything that I do.
I got you.
All right.
I got you.
I'm always thinking forward. That's where I'm at in almost everything that I do. So if I give you the answer that you need to hear today, I'll be rewarded later.
He ain't lying.
All right. I am programmed to behave like that. Okay. Even when it's against what I want to do, I'm saying to myself, how is this going to play out later? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I know that it's totally against my belief to walk in the store and steal something. But if my girl said, hey, I want a candy bar, we ain't got no money, hey, I need that candy bar right now, and then we're going to have sex, you'll see me probably trying to steal a candy bar.
What you like, Mr. Goodbar?
You want a Mounds?
Yeah.
You need a whatchamacallit? Which one you need?
Yeah.
Which one you need?
And there's not too many limits other than doing murder, all right? You know,
I don't know.
you
No.
I'm not,
Like, I need this one
He'll
gone.
He'll do anything
All
for
right.
you.
Contract.
He'll do anything for you. That's what he's telling you.
yeah, you know.
Like,
With
just
the
sign
expectation.
right here. I'll take care of that.
I hate to say it, that's where I live. You know, I was in an abusive relationship for probably about 10 or 15 years. Swear to God, based on the fact, damn, this sex is woo.
Yeah, it's like that.
All
Mind
right.
blowing. Toes curl. Like I told my oldest son, crack cocaine.
Yeah, they said, but David, she's doing this to you. Yeah, was it that bad?
You a
You
strong guy.
was Will Smithing over there. He was Will Smithing over there.
That would have been me.
Yeah,
all right.
yeah,
Jada, my wife would have said, gave me the side eye. I was like, I'm on it, babe.
I'm moving.
Might have been a closed fist instead.
You
going
can
to
Ball
jail.
bull. Been out there like ball bull.
Yeah.
all right.
I
Pink
understand.
cocaine, man.
I'm like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong. I got the common sense that everybody else got too, but my common sense comes after the fact, you know.
But you were getting what you wanted. That was the whole thing.
That's the goal.
Did you like the results?
Yeah, you like your results. So no matter what she did, as long as you got what you wanted, you were good.
Well, we had an even there on stage at the end of the day, you know. I know I can see this train about to crash, but you know, I figured that out once the train actually crashed.
Oh Lord, you want to?
This
I see that wall.
I see that wall.
I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah, it's everything's gonna be all right.
Like that meme of the person sitting in the fire, like, this is fine.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, exactly.
This is fine.
Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. I see all these little fires around me, but
It's
This
okay.
is fine.
this is okay.
It's okay.
We might be able to put these out.
we might be able to- yeah.
You got another? You got another?
Can we get one more?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Yeah. So think how. Oh, here's the last one.
Okay.
You reach the pearly gates of hell. I mean, of heaven. I said that totally wrong.
Fairly,
All right.
like,
Yeah.
I mean, you never know.
Yeah.
They might be like, hey, this is
So-
the right place.
So you reach the pearly gates of heaven, all right? And my man says, "Hey, look, I see you married, and you know everything is not so good. So your wife or significant other, they're going to be going to hell, all right? And you're going to be coming to heaven, all right? Is that okay with you?"
Here we go. This is a good one. Go ahead, y'all. I got. Look, go ahead, y'all, because I got.
You may as well go. You may as well go ahead.
No, you don't. I bet you don't. I
Bet you won't.
Are you going biblical?
Bet you won't.
Absolutely, I am. And I got
Alright.
one for you. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know me.
You
You don't
right.
know my life. Go ahead.
But I read the same book though.
Go ahead.
Like, nah, you read that other translation.
Let's see. Let's go. All right, here we go. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, y'all go.
I mean, I ain't gonna have no choice. It's just
You got a choice.
they ask me
You got
if
the
it's a-
opportunity to go down there with.
hypothetical.
It's hypothetical.
Hypothetically, you
going down.
have a choice. So
Man.
here's your choice.
My choice is, I guess you should have lived better. Let me step on.
You should
Let me step on. Like, I tried.
Tried to get up
Lord
here.
knows I tried.
trying to get you.
But I'm gonna go ahead and step in paradise. I'm gonna send you some emails though. I'm gonna go ahead and step on into paradise up here.
Deuces.
Hey.
I mean, because if we've been together, you know, unless it was like we got married last week and we were in a plane crash, it's like,
You should know her life.
you know, we've been. So if it's been like, oh, this was false the whole. I mean, because at that point it's like if we was living in two separate directions the whole time. Like, how does that even
But
work?
I've seen people where the spouse actually goes to church and
Yeah, I've seen that.
and the other one just chooses not to.
Yep.
They're not atheists; they just choose not to.
Right.
But for the purpose of the argument, though, how do you answer that question?
So the question
Go
is, do you
go ahead and
with
give me
them?
my Samuel Adams. I'm stepping on inside. I'm gonna step on
You
inside.
gonna step on? I
Step
hope
on
everything
inside.
goes well.
Give me my ostrich cowboy boots.
My now and later Gators.
Yeah.
I will enjoy the mansions that have been built for me. I wish you well.
I will send you a postcard. But like, yes, the address is down there. Here's
Down
the name.
there.
Here's the name.
Down there.
Find them.
All
Where
right.
you at in that place?
Here you go.
You got people. Right. Oh Lord.
Here you go. Well, since you did say, this is exactly how this will go. Since you said the two are one, am I good?
Danger.
Come on, baby, we both going. Yeah, I got him. Because it's only one flesh. It ain't two. So we
Okay.
in this together. Come on, baby, we made it.
So biblically, you
Wait a
would-
minute.
No. Here's the deal. Here's the deal.
Okay, so that's a curveball.
No, actually,
Got him.
no, actually, I like that answer because hypothetically, it's not a real answer. I mean, it is a real answer to it, but it requires you to finesse it in a way, and he's knowledgeable to know something to be able to answer it in a truthful way.
So that he
and
can get the results
so
that he
that he can
wants.
get the results. So
Like
that's
that was good.
so I like your answer, Even though I didn't know that, all right?
Yeah,
I would have to
Yeah.
down and be like, okay, okay, that'll give me the
That
results I
would
want.
be funny though. It's like,
Yeah.
well, since you said,
Yes.
You said.
you told me,
You told me.
come on, we both
Come on,
gone.
baby.
You
So
can't
we
take
won.
it back now.
Yeah.
I
We
ain't got
both
to lie.
win.
Come on, sugar.
Yeah, I don't have to lie. I don't have to lie. I'm on board with that.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm going on with
No.
since
No.
you said you to a God,
Yes, sir.
you
Yes, sir.
said
No.
in right here.
No.
Hey, look,
No.
put it up, put it up.
He
This
said you
your
don't
book.
get out that
Your
easy.
book.
Joe said you don't get out that
I
easy.
didn't make these rules. I didn't make
Be
these.
like, I didn't. Did
Hey,
you,
wait, hold on.
did you
Hold on.
like this?
Hold up.
Yeah,
Now,
or did I?
wait. Now you implying that heaven is the option and not hell.
Yeah.
So why isn't hell the option that both of y'all go?
I don't see that as an option. Who wanted that? Ain't, if y'all got to choose, that ain't my choice. That is not my choice.
That ain't your choice.
That is not my choice. I don't even know what that is.
We did not agree to
Who
that.
said that? No, that ain't what that said.
No,
No,
okay.
bro. If you let me choose,
If it's one flesh.
If it's one flesh,
Then why did you? Why
How
is
do you
the
get the
only
option?
option? That's my point.
How do you get the
That's
option?
my point.
So
Because-
then you're saying that, well, if she's bad, then I'm bad, then we got to go downstairs.
right. But I ain't, if you say, because he set the stage already.
Oh,
he
he did,
said
yeah.
that if you're good
Yeah.
and she's so-called bad,
Right.
then you get to decide you go to heaven or she go to hell. I only see one flesh by your standard.
Gotcha.
So whatever you judging me, and I'm responsible because that's my wife.
Yeah.
So
We go.
she coming with me because she is me. She's a reflection of me. So let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I tell you what, this is hypothetical,
Ooh.
and I'm not going to get into how we're not going to know each other up there. But you know,
Yep.
let's move on.
Yep.
Let's move on.
Yep. So you got to
That's-
set the stage.
That's what I was thinking. That's why I was like that. Okay.
And you got to set the stage early. That's why he said one.
Yeah. Okay. You got me. You got me with that one. You got me with that one.
Got him.
Got him.
I like it.
I like it.
All right. I tell you, overall for me, all right, as a final note, all right, overall for me, I come into a place that says whether the significant other or whether she's a girlfriend, wife, whoever, I'm in a place that says hypothetical questions have no room for our relationship. Okay? A hypothetical question requires an irresponsible answer.
I mean, it does.
Wow, that's good. I like that.
Okay.
I'm using that.
Yeah, I'm writing it down.
I'm writing that down.
Okay?
I like it. Take notes.
You're
people.
asking me a question that we're never going to be in, all right, in a scenario we're never going to be in, unless we are putting ourselves in those situations. In that sense, I'm saying this. I live in Virginia, so I'm less likely to be in a violent situation. You're asking me a question I'm never going to be in. No one's ever going to dare and put a gun to my head. Well, I ain't going to say never, but less likely. Outside of if I'm in Chicago, the chances are a lot more higher, and so that question turns less like a hypothetical than more of a realistic, hey, so we can plan for our future, all right, if that makes sense, all right? So if you're asking me a question, ask me real questions that lead to a place that's going to have a relationship that's healthy, all right? Because I'm not interested in unhealthy questions that's going to put me in a place that's going to answer them in a way that we're not going to have a good future, okay? Because I am all about a good future. You alluded to we are one, okay, in the biblical sense, all right? I love that, all right? And so if it's not looking like you and me are bonded together in the same direction and like-minded people, then we're going to already have complications, okay? You're asking me those questions, sounds like insecurity. It sounds like you're unsure about the direction that I'm leading this relationship in. And something along that path tells you that you're not comfortable with me. So we need to address that first before we continue with these questions that are unrealistic, all right? So I jokingly say that, I would answer them to get from one place to another, but I'm really all about how is my future going to be with that person that I truly and dearly plan on loving more than I am currently. All right? But that's where I'm at with it. That's my final word.
That's pretty dope. Mm-hmm. Anybody else?
Nope. Y'all have a good one.
Hey, I will say, don't ask me no hypothetical question if you're sensitive, because you're going to get this work. That's it. That's all I got.
All right, we'll see y'all next week.
Hey, love y'all.
Yeah.